Yo, it's another episode of Drinks for Jinx. I'm your host, Young Jinx. You already know, dog. This is the podcast where we chill, conversate, and drink. Man, I got a motherfucking prince of the West Coast in the house. The one and only Mac Lucci.
West, what's up,
West
Jinx?
Coast, what's up with it, my G?
Well, we got to give him that toast that we didn't even know we both do it
bomb
that
the
way.
top. Bomb
From
the
the bottom
top.
to the top.
Now, as everybody know, that's my thing. Every time I cheer somebody, it's bomb on the top. You know what I'm saying? This nigga did that without even saying nothing. I was like, oh, that's a Gemini thing.
Right.
Off top.
It was crazy. I didn't even know you was a Gemini. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
man. Yeah.
that's super dope in itself.
Come on,
right there,
man. It's the best of the best, man.
And Gemini, even though they said we got these different personalities, I like to tell people when they ask me, I'll be like, they don't always got it don't always got to be bad, and you know what I mean. Even though we got our sides and stuff, but sometimes it be two good personalities. You know what I mean? Like you just got different sides of you. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I do know, most Geminis I do know, not really most, I think all, I get along with them crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do too.
I think we get along with our own sign, like real.
Yeah, not too many people understand us, bro.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? It take a special individual to understand us, male or female.
Real
you know
talk.
what I'm saying? Like off top, nigga, from day, nigga, we've been knowing each other online for like 10 years plus.
Right.
But we just met. You know what I'm saying? Today in person, but it was just. It was there, bro.
Good energy off the rip.
Energy, bro.
We down there been having a dope ass interview offline already, just
for an hour and a half.
Naturally, you
man. Come on,
so that's dope as hell.
Yes, sir. That's what's up, man. So shit, man. Let's talk about your upbringings, man. Where you from originally, bro?
I'm originally from South Central Los Angeles. That's where I'm born and raised, and my family and all that.
Okay.
I didn't live everywhere. I didn't live in Hawthorne,
Right.
Gardena, IE,
Right.
Atlanta, New York. A lot of people don't know that, but I when I first got in the rap game, or when I first was pursuing the music, I went to different places trying to get on, and learn stuff. So when shit was cracking in Atlanta way back in the days and all that, I used to be out there at Clark Atlanta College,
Okay.
pumping out the trunk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? New York, I learned a lot of stuff from the street. I really learned the essence of rap music when I went to New York, and a lot of people don't know that story. You know, I went to Brooklyn. I moved to Brooklyn. I was in Bushwick, Brooklyn for a minute. I used to battle on a corner every day. I stayed on top of a record shop. I seen some real hip hop shit in his essence, like speakers outside of the stores and shit, corner people battling all day and all that. So that's where I got to pick up. I first got into it as a hustle because my whole family is, we was all hustlers coming up. So when I went to New York, I kind of got more into the essence of hip hop and just loving the music and getting more into my craft. And I learned a lot out there, and that kind of like stepped my bars up and shit like that too when I was, getting in it.
Man, I would think for sure, being in New York, you gotta step your bars up because a lot of dudes over there is lyrical like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
rhyme
man.
schemes, the way they put words together. You know what I'm saying? Like it's another level, man.
I never forget. I always hung with older dudes, but I remember when I was in Bushwick, Brooklyn, I had a crew of dudes that was younger than me.
Right.
Man, them niggas was so nice. I couldn't believe it, man. They was the type of rapping they was doing in the bars, and so like I said, that's where I really picked it up. And we stood every day.
Right.
We'll wake up and we didn't really have too much like far as like we was trying to come up. So we'd be every day we meet up and we'd just be rapping in front of this record shop, and everybody from the neighborhood come and battle. Right. And so that's where that's like where it kicked off at.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. What age did you start rapping at?
I started rapping at 17.
17, okay.
The story behind that crazy story was I used to get in trouble a lot in school and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
So I was getting kicked out of every school I went to, right? And I was going to, at this time, Gardena AWAC, which is a like a little continuation type.
Like continuation, okay, yeah.
And they fucked me up. Like they was giving me my packets, right? But this is a cold story because this is how I started rapping.
Okay.
They was giving me my packets, but they wasn't telling me when to turn them in, whatnot. I didn't know. I wasn't doing it, and I still was doing what I was doing in the street. So long story short, I wasn't turning them in on time. So I come up there one day, they're like, you kicked out. I'm like, I'm kicked out of here too. That's where we all up in here fucking up. How you gonna kick me out of here?
Right.
So I sat on a bus stop right there. That was on 147th and Crenshaw where that little school was at. It was in like a little cut, little small little school.
Right.
And I was like, man, what I'm gonna do? And honestly, I was like, be a big drug dealer. I'm thinking like, this would hit my head just being honest. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm finna have to sell some, and try to come up that way. And then but I already was interested in rapping. Like, my cousin is Big Doty.
Right.
That's my big cousin.
Shout out to Big Doty
from Gardena.
Yeah.
And
Gorillas.
when I used to go to Gardena High, I went there too. I used to ditch school and read this nigga rap books, and I was amazed. Like, damn, this nigga know how to rap. Like, right? It was real like crazy to me.
Right.
So I used to his little brother Young D, he used to make beats.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to freestyle. I used to call myself Young Tay from LA.
Okay.
My real name Quante, right?
Right.
So that was my first little name, and we be freestyling. I kind of was getting into it. So back to the story, I'm sitting on a bus stop, and I'm like, what I'm gonna do? Because I got a baby on the way.
Okay.
So at the time, so I'm like, finna rap, and I took it serious, and I never forget. I went back to where I stayed at the time, and I started writing my first raps, and I got in it. You know what I mean? I remember I went in the studio one time, and I was just hanging out with them. They're like, you want to get on here? They didn't know I was already plotting on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, yeah. So they was like, what they told me was, they was like, we was going to let you rap, but take you off the shit.
Right.
But when I bust, they was like, damn, he hard. He got a dope rap voice and all that. And I said some shit. They was like, what the fuck? Like, you wrote that? And so that's how I kicked in it. And then I got in that, and then I just took it serious. I just really got into it and really like put some passion behind it. And then I pushed from that point on.
Right. Damn, man.
That's how it kicked off for me.
Right.
Through adversity, getting kicked out of school, a baby on the way, like in a month, and I'm like, what I'm about to do? I got to do something. And I chose that, and it was a good thing because that was a good positive path as far as other ideas I was having. You know what I'm saying? So that's what happened.
Damn. How'd you link up with Snoop? How did that whole story come about?
So I linked up with Snoop. How that happened was so it was a long story process between that. I started rapping. I started doing my thing. I started working with my boy Rock, rest in peace. He started a record label called EFE. It stood for E Forever Entertainment.
Okay.
And he believed in me a lot. And this the person who sent me to New York and all these different places I'm telling you about. He just put all his passion in. He believed in me. He had some street money. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to my nigga Rock. You know what I'm saying? And he believed in me so much when the stuff I used to rap, I was raised in the game. Like, my father was a drug dealer. I went through a lot growing up, right? So I was rapping stuff I acknowledgement on, but being 17, he couldn't believe I was talking about the stuff I was talking about at the time.
Right.
So he believed in me so much, he pushed me real hard, and that made me believe in myself more, right?
Damn.
And then, I started traveling, going to Atlanta, and I started picking up a different game. And from going from New York to Atlanta, then I came back to LA. When I came back to LA, I got with all my boys I grew up with in high school and all that.
Right.
And I started a crew called the Cream Team. A lot of people remember that in the streets. We was pumping real hard in the trunk. Everywhere you could think of, Compton swap meet, Slauson swap meet, Fox Hill Mall. We was just them dudes running up on you, selling a CD for $5.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And I started getting experience through all that. I had my homies with us with cameras following us. Damn. So it was grooming me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then people believed in us in the streets, right? So by the time I got to Snoop, fast forward into that, we created a real big buzz. We was buzzing and all that, and I met him. We went to Boss's Life video shoot.
Okay.
With him and Nate Dogg, and we came up there 30 deep, super deep.
Damn.
Bunch of niggas. And I just knew, and from previous experiences, trying to run up on artists and all that, they ain't showing you no love.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I just knew it wasn't going, I'm like, they finna kick us out this motherfucker.
Hell yeah. Especially 30 deep, nigga?
Yeah.
God damn. Million Man March in that motherfucker.
And shouts out to Big Snoop, because Big Snoop, I never forget, he stuck his head out the trailer when they was like, yo, Mac Lucci and the Cream Team out here. Yeah. And we believed in ourselves. We knew he was hot as hell, but we didn't think nobody was gonna give us a chance. You know what I'm saying? And he stuck his head out the trailer, and he looked, and he was like, I'm like, this nigga ain't finna let us in here. We deep as fuck. He don't know us. He was like, yeah, cuz, bring all them niggas in here. And I was like, I was blown away. Damn. So we get in the trailer, we kicking it, but I fall back in there. Smoking, we vibing, everybody's just hanging out. We having a good time. We partying, basically. Right. And Snoop, at one point, he stopped everything, and he got like quiet, cut the music off. He's like, what's up, cuz? I know some niggas could rap. Boop, cut a beat on. And all my homies could rap, right? But he froze up, like homies was freezing up.
Right.
And I came out like a lion in that motherfucker,
Hell
rapping
yeah.
so loud. People walking from outside the trailer, like, who is this dude? This, that, and the third. And we just start rapping all night. Me and Snoop got to freestyle with each other. It was just good vibes. Everybody smoking, we chilling. We leave the scene. We kick it for hours.
Right.
Hours on top of hours.
That's a fucking great memory, bro. Like, just to have that up here in your motherfucking database, nigga, like, that's fucking hard, bro.
And once again, that go back to me coming up how I was coming up, rapping everywhere when I was going to New York, going to Atlanta. So I was just building my stuff up. So, you know, back in that time too, like, I know how to freestyle off the dome.
Right.
But when I was in New York, I was learning they version of freestyles kick your hottest shit. So it might be something you already got in your head. So I had hundreds and hundreds of raps already done.
Damn.
So every beat he cutting on, I'm just busting to him. And, you know, people was liking what was going on. So we leave, and he said Ted Chung, his manager, to come holler at me. He like, hey, Snoop, want to work with you, butter. We exchange numbers. I think that's it.
Right.
Next morning I wake up, we in Gardena, we in a hotel room, me and the homies trapping and shit. And I get a call at 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm smoking, doing the regular shit we was doing.
Right.
I'm
Waking bacon, nigga.
Smoking, and I'm tripping. I'm like, damn, I was with Snoop. Like, it was like a dream.
Right.
I'm like, we from the streets.
Right.
I grew up on Dogg, Pound, Snoop, all that.
Yeah.
So I'm tripping, like, and I'm smoking. I'm like, damn, we was kicking with Snoop. Like, we were rapping, and it was, you know, my phone ring.
Damn.
Snoop wants you up here at the video shoot. He wants you to come back today. He want to do a song with you. So this is what I'm told, right? I get to the shoot, and this about 30 niggas ready to battle me. So afterwards, I end up finding out that they was like, Snoop wants to put some new artists together, but you got to come battle this dude named Mac Lucci, who was up here the day before, and he was ripping
devouring shit.
Yeah.
Right.
So all y'all got to come battle him because he finna sign somebody. But I come up there thinking I'm finna do a song with Snoop.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh, he fucked you up right there.
But that was dope because I wasn't prepared, and I guess that was some gangster shit. He like, you finna, you know, if you got it, you got it.
Yeah.
So I get up there, I never forget, it was all kind of artists, legendary artists, and everybody there, cameras out everywhere, big crowd, some real hip hop shit. And JT, the bigger figure, he was like the referee. and he hyping shit up and like, okay, this is what we doing. And
right.
Y'all got to battle and you got to, and we just all started battling all night. You know what I mean? Like all night. And then he ended up putting me in a group with my boy D Dines for promoting. Right. We started the Hustle Boys. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all had some hard ass fucking mixtapes, bro. The Hustle Boys shit. Yeah. That the what was it the other one called? Cortez Music or Chuck Music or
Cortez
something?
Music.
Yeah.
Yep. We had all kind of
fire
stuff. Cortez was some of my solo stuff I started dropping.
Right.
And just trying to bring some dope stuff to the culture. You know, I was raised up on Chucks and Cortez and stuff like that. I feel like Chucks was the gangster shoes and Cortez was the hustling shoe. That was the dope boy hustling type.
Yes, sir.
So I ran with the Cortez music and I dropped a few series. I think I ended up going up to like 4.
Yeah.
And just dropping different series of that. You know what I'm saying? And we you know, Snoop kept us under his wing. We used to get in trouble. I used to get in trouble. When I first started fucking with him, he was setting up movie shoots for us and all that and different things. And I would get in trouble just from my prior thing. Not stuff I was doing at the time. I wasn't trying to trick myself off the streets.
Right.
But it was stuff in the past. I would go to jail. That's why I got so much love for Snoop always, because when I would come home, he'd be like, come on, nigga.
Man.
Like, come on and take me on tour and different stuff like that. So I got in the game through him with all that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Damn. That's a crazy story, man. Having to battle all these dudes and just, you know what I'm saying? That's a crazy experience, bro.
Yeah, it's a trip because I'm not a battle rapper.
Right.
I was a street rapper, but I had those tools, right?
Right.
So I remember Disaster, which is shout out to Disaster, one of the dopest battle rappers ever. Right?
Oh, you type King of the Dot and oh yeah. Oh yeah, so Disaster's hard.
I didn't know who he was. I remember Bad Luck there. We bust. I remember me and Bad Luck, we going back and forth, more respect, and then they start sending certain people at me. They send Disaster at me. I ain't know him. And we battled out all night. Me and him probably battled for about an hour.
Damn.
First we rapping over beats, and it's a lot of West Coast beats.
Right.
And like once again, shout out Disaster, but I was fucking him up at the time, right?
Damn.
And he's so dope. Cause when I seen him like blow up crazy big in the battle rap, I'm like, this nigga is bananas. Yeah. But I was chewing his ass up. You know what I mean? Respectfully.
Right.
So respectfully, cause the nigga dope as hell.
Yeah, dope as hell.
But I was chewing his ass up, and I'll never forget. He was like, "Cut the beat." And I'm like, "Oh, you done messed up now, nigga. You done fucked up now because that's what I do. I know how to get the audience involved and all that type of shit, right?
Right.
So we was going back and forth. I did my thing, and by the end of the night, I finished him off.
Right.
And they had me battling a bunch of more people, and me and D Dimes ended up battling at the end. But by this time, I didn't battle like 20 niggas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Damn. So now me and D Dimes go, I'm damn near winded, but I can't stop because I'm hungry.
Right.
I'm hungry as a wolf. You know what I'm saying?
That part.
We battle out, long story short, and Snoop was like, man, I got to put these two dudes in a group. He like, you know, I did the East Siders, I did the Dogg Pound. This is what I do good.
Dog
we didn't know each
Angels,
other. A lot of people thought we came up together because I already had a big group in the streets, right? So they thought that was all a part of that, but it really wasn't. It was Snoop handpicked him. He was from Pomona. He handpicked me from LA.
Right. And
put us together, and then we created the Hustle Boys. And that's when we started, you know, doing our thing, traveling. That's when we got groomed in the industry. My shit was more street shit. And then he took, you know, put me in the game and had me go that route with it. And we was doing our thing, touring and all that. And just, you know, rocking with Snoop, a part of the Dogg Pound and
off
all
top.
that.
Hell yeah.
We was like the young homies in the crew.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I know when you came out, you was a part of that new West movement. You know what I'm saying? The new West Coast. Right. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I've been following you, man, since like 2009, 2010, man. Yeah. Been fucking with you.
And that's when I really was that's when I was just dropping crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I ate, sleep, and shit all day. Just in the studio. Wake up in the studio. That's all we was doing. You know what I mean? We was just living it because shit, we was trying to make it. You know, we was just coming from the bottom on up, and we had an opportunity. It was a great opportunity. I mean, and fucking with Snoop at that time, it was like, you know, that's the king. He still is and forever will be the king of the coast.
Off top.
You know what I'm saying? So that was a great opportunity. He taught us a lot. He showed us a lot. Groomed us. You know what I mean? And it put us a little more professional. You know what I mean? Like I feel like we was dope as fuck already, but he showed us how to, you know, like do it a certain way. Right. He kept us under his wing. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. Shout out to Big Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah, we gotta get Big Snoop Dogg on Drinks from Jinx.
Shout out to the Snoop.
Yeah, we need the Dog Father on the episode.
We have to make that happen.
Man, hey.
We gonna have to make that happen.
Niggas been asking for that one.
That's gonna go crazy.
We gotta do that.
That's a Dog Father.
Man, let's cheers to that, goddamn it. Yes, sir. Bottom the motherfucking top, goddamn it. Yes, sir. So you working on some new projects, right? Some new music?
Yeah. So in the midst of that, we was doing our thing, going crazy. I built a crazy bud. I started my own label, Built a Ball. I started putting out different artists I was working with. You know, Snoopy Blue.
Right.
Which they already got their own thing. Everybody got their own thing going on too. Everybody their own boss is Snoopy Blue.
Doty.
Big Doty.
Right.
It's a whole lot of artists. I remember back then it was the Young Giants was rocking with me.
Okay.
A lot of art, and they some of the dopest niggas ever from the West Coast. That's underground.
Damn.
But a lot of artists I was fucking with. And we all collabing with each other and stuff like that. We was doing all that. We had a big buzz, and then at some point I had got in trouble again.
Okay.
And went to jail.
Right.
Came home. When I came home, man, I kind of like took a break. And like even for all the fans and all that, I apologize. Like when I go look at my comments, sometimes it's crazy. They like, what the fuck you doing? Drop some new music and all that.
Yeah.
And I always was working on music, but I wasn't releasing it.
Okay.
So right now I got 5 albums that's unreleased.
Damn, nigga.
With crazy shit, crazy features, crazy production, crazy everything.
Man.
But I always felt like I was, I'm gonna come back and drop here and there, but I was caught up. You know, just running around.
Right. I feel
Not doing nothing negative and nothing bad, but just running around doing what I was doing. And I got a new project coming real soon because I've been working and like the people want it, the streets want it.
Yeah.
And I got to give it to them, and the passion is still there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So even this is my first interview in a couple years. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because I kind of like just fell back from the scene.
Right.
Because I chose to.
Right.
Because I felt like, you know, I'm doing this, that, and the third. I start building clothing brands, breeding dogs, and doing all kind of stuff, just trying to take care of myself and feed the family. You know what I'm saying? But I got a crazy project coming right now with Day One called Fast Money.
Oh, shout out to Day One.
So when you asked me about the interview, I personally came out because I was like, it's time for me to like
It's that time.
light the candles again.
Yeah,
you know
2022.
So shouts out to my dog Day One. We're gonna drop it New Year's Eve. That way I'm coming back in 2022.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
What a way to promote this motherfucker. On Drinks with Jinx, nigga.
First, that's where they
Come on
first.
now.
That's where they hear it first. You
Come
feel
on,
me?
man. Come on, my nigga. Off top, nigga.
So we're gonna drop that. I got
Yes, sir.
So with this, I got a few more projects I want to speak on because they're gonna come after that.
Okay.
I got artists I want to get ready to get out here and put them out there and stuff like that. But this project called Fast Money.
Okay.
And what I did was we did it strictly with me and Day One. I didn't want, and when I did it, I was like, look, bro, we gonna do this. We created it. We had live instruments. We had live production. All the beats was done on the spot.
Damn.
Because I wanted it that authentic. I didn't want to do what other people was doing.
Right.
I didn't want to do nobody else's sound. I wanted to do what I was doing so I can bring what I could bring to the game, what the people love from me, but bring that back to the game. So it's pretty much mostly me on the album. Mm-hmm. I got an unreleased record with Snoop. We gonna drop on there.
Oh damn.
I got the homegirl C Star from Long Beach. She
shout out to C Star.
I got C Star. We got a crazy record.
Yeah.
I got Sugar Free on there, Currency.
Damn.
Cocaine. And I believe that's it. I got a few more. Like we got
some great fucking
and we got other artists that's on there. You know, singing, harmonizing, and doing some real dope
like background vocal type shit.
Yeah. So shout out to everybody that's involved with it. We got people playing live saxophones and bass drums.
Dude, they don't get better than that, bro. Yeah. That's music, bro.
And that's what I wanted to bring back to the game.
Real
you know
music, especially to the coast, man.
Straight up.
Oh
straight
man,
up.
that's
it's gonna be straight West Coast. It's gonna be real playeristic. It's gonna be some Mac Lucci type shit. It's gonna be it's gonna be gangster, but it's gonna be a vibe. It's gonna
you got some G Funk on that motherfucker, like little G Funk vibe.
Yeah, I was always told I got those G Funk vibes. I feel like I'm putting it in a different lane in a sense of the way we doing it. Right. But it's definitely shouts out to Warren G. Shouts out to the whole
the twins, everybody
that's a part of it. So yeah, it got some G Funk vibes.
Okay.
But I think me and Day One gonna have to create our own sound too. Right. So where it's G Funk, but it's in a space where we putting it at, where it's at some point they're gonna make a name for that.
Right.
And it's those vibes. But it's definitely got some G Funk vibes.
Oh, for sure.
Real like gangster, playeristic, smooth, hustle, get your money, stay motivated.
Right.
And that type of, you know what I mean? Right. Where it's gonna push you.
You got me excited.
Something you can ride to.
Yeah. I'm intrigued, bro.
Highway and road.
Right.
Shit.
From here to Vegas and back type shit, nigga. That part.
And this project is gonna be strictly all that. Like I got other projects I'm gonna do. Got some party music and all that, but this one, this our sound that we creating. So shouts out to my boy Day One.
Man,
you know, when we lock in, we lock in.
Hey, and his production is fucking crazy. Man. The way he makes and masters, it's another level, bro.
He one of the best from the coast.
He is. He's a legend, bro.
Yeah, he definitely is.
Big fucking legend. I mean, you know, you got the Dre's, of course. You got the Quicks. You know what I'm saying? The Battle Cats, the Fred Rex.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But hey,
and shout out to all of them.
Oh, shout out to all of them. But Day One is he's on another level. On his level, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But he's one of those pioneers too. And of course, Warren G is a great producer as well.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? For the coast. So all of them, bro, and Day One is definitely right there with them off top.
And like Battle Cat, shout out to Battle Cat too. Me and Battle Cat, we got a project we worked on before. And
shit.
I got a lot of stuff that's unreleased with him that we did too. And I know how dope and talented Day One is. And I also know that like Battle Cat kind of put him under his wing too of noticing his talent and now Battle Cat is super down with Day One. You know what I mean? And they link up and they do a lot of shit too. So that goes to show Day One talent for a producer like Battle Cat, legendary to like, you know, do what he do with Day One. Meaning like, you know, I don't want to say coach or whatever, but on that level, like he worked with Day One crazy too, and I know that. You know what I mean? And all those other producers you spoke on. They went and worked with Dre. He worked with Fred Rex and all them.
All them. Man, classic shit, dog.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say right now? How is it being in the studio, man? Like with Day One, that energy, man. Like
with Day One, that's my dog. Let me tell you this. He don't drink.
Right.
So we gonna bring him the drinks with drinks, but we gonna have to get him some apple cider or some shit like that.
Yeah, nigga.
Shout out. He don't drink. He don't smoke. He's
Right.
super clean cut. He a great dude.
Okay.
Being with him in the studio, I got plenty of nights. Let's in Snoop studio. Like we got access. Like I have access to Snoop studio, and he won't even be there, and we in there working all night.
Oh, that's cool, man.
I'm gonna be the one smoking, drinking. I might fall asleep on the couch, and day one might tap me. Get your ass up.
Right.
You got to finish this verse. I'm like, I wake. I do it when I wake.
Right.
Get up. Let's finish this. So day one, he's a motivator.
I like that.
He's a great spirit. He's always pushing you, and when you work with him, he giving you nothing but genuine energy. You know what I mean? As far as the way he gonna work on your project, the way he gonna get behind it, the attention he put into it and stuff like that. He's gonna work with you the right way.
To the fullest as an actual producer. Right.
He's a producer's producer.
Right. Okay.
He ain't with the bullshit.
Right.
He don't.
So if you're not saying something right in the booth, he gonna tell you, hey,
yeah,
you need to say it like this, or you need to have more energy. Hey, Mac, you lacking energy on this certain, even a word. You know what I'm saying? Like little shit like that, dings and dangs. That should make a difference. Just you know what I'm saying?
True. And we bring stuff out of each other. Like for example, me and Day One got a lot of records where people don't know this, but I got records where Day One singing on the hooks.
What the fuck?
So at some point, me and Day One been talking about it for a minute. We might do a project that's a Mac, Lucci, and Day One project where, like, I got a record. Y'all can go look it up. It's called Hoes and Niggas. Go watch that video on YouTube. That's Day One. Me bringing certain stuff out of him too. Like, I want you to sing on this shit. So he going from just the production part to his artistry that he got too, and you won't even know he's singing on. We got a lot of records like that. We got so many crazy records. And yeah, so he do all that, man. You know what I mean? So I think we both bring the best out of each other.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like as a producer, when I sit there with my producers too, I put a lot of input. So I don't know how to make beats. Right. But I got vision.
There we go.
So I know what I want. I know what kind of sound I want. So if I'm sitting there, I'm kind of halfway producing, but I'm not. I ain't touching the buttons, but I'm like, let's do this like this. Let's make this sound like that.
Like co-producing?
Yeah,
right.
Absolutely.
There we go.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
So that's how we work together though.
Right.
So it's like Batman and Robin. You know what I mean? And it depends on what day who's Batman and who's Robin. That part. 'Cause we both of them. You know what I mean? I fall back. I'm the little homie, and sometimes I'm like, all right, let's do that. And I'm bringing stuff out of him. Right. And he's bringing stuff out of me, and so that's why we work.
That's a beautiful relationship, bro. That's a great work ethic too, dog.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't come across too many people like that, producers like that.
Oh yeah.
You know, because a lot of times producers, they just do beats only, right? Or they just mix and master.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
He do it all.
But he do it all.
And he old school. He old school in this sense. He not just cutting and pasting. We doing he working this shit. He's doing everything that needs to be done. Or he don't got everybody work with other producers too. He got a whole team of production and they collab on things of that nature. But when you can get in the studio with a certain producer and y'all can work on a project from top to bottom, and he's putting everything where it need to be. He's doing the beat. He playing this. He's dropping this. He's putting this there, and you know what I mean. So he one of them kind of producers. You know what I mean? Like, damn, it's not no faking with him, basically. Right. You know, and not dissing no other producers, but I'm saying like he don't cut, copy, and paste. He's doing real production.
Right, nitty to gritty.
Straight like that. Right. Straight like that. You feel me, bro?
Damn, bro.
So that's Day One. Yeah,
right.
Straight up.
Shout out to Day One. I met Day One at my big bro Glasses Malone's. He did like a video release party for a video called Tupac Must Die.
Oh yeah.
A couple years ago.
That record was crazy.
That video, crazy.
Big shout out to Glasses too.
Big shout out to my big bro Glasses, bro.
Shout out to Glasses too, man. We done worked together before. We got history with each other. Real West Coast nigga, real solid nigga, real humble nigga, real street nigga. Shout out to Glasses because he's a real West Coast legend too.
Yeah, he is.
He put his hands on a lot of stuff. He didn't work with a lot of people. And I didn't see him work in the studio, and he a genius. You know?
Yeah, he is.
He don't need no pen and no pad and shit like that.
No.
Like, play the beat, and he got a great mind.
Right.
He a good dude.
Hell yeah.
Straight up.
Let me ask you something. Being a musician, like myself, when you hear a beat, does the beat tell you what to rap about? Or do you have to come up with the topic of what you need to rap about for that beat?
The beat normally tell me what to rap about. And sometimes it depends on the situation.
Right.
sometimes you might have a concept that you want to bring to the table. Like when me and Day One did Cali Life, right?
Right.
I knew what I wanted. I said I want some, like when Pac did Live and Die in L.A. Shouts out to the great Pac, my favorite rapper ever.
Yes, sir.
#1 in my book.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember when I did that record, I had a vision of what I wanted.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? And I gave him my vision. I was like, I want something that's new, but give you that feeling. It's a real West Coast record representing LA.
Right.
This, that, and the third. And so when it came, I didn't have a hook yet and all that. Like shout out to Smokey Lane. Smokey Lane did the hook, but I had the vision.
Okay.
So that's something I knew I wanted that, and then we came out with Cali Life. Right, which ended up being a real big record for me.
Big record, bro.
Yeah.
Now, and now as you're writing this, did you know how you wanted the music video to be too? Like the visual of that as well?
I think the vision always there, especially when I wrote that record.
Right.
I wanted it what it ended up coming out to be, straight West Coast shit. And shout out to my boys, Fish High from Paris. They flew out here from Paris and shot that video.
Damn.
And we shot a film and all that in between that time. But yeah, I knew what I wanted. I wanted to represent the West Coast. I wanted something new and fresh with the shit I grew up on, which was them Live and Dies in L.A.
Come on now.
Certain records of those natures.
Dog Food.
Yeah, all
Murder
that.
Was the Case soundtrack.
I wanted that feeling, and I wanted to do it my way.
That
you know what I'm
part.
saying? So that's how me and Day One created that record.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just from the vision. So saying that to say, like, sometimes you might have your vision already, but normally play the beat, kick back.
Right.
We might have some smoke going.
That's it.
Drink some vibe, everybody that's in the studio.
Man.
And the vibe come from the record.
The energy
and
and the vibe. Yep.
And we write, like I said, this project I'm finna drop Fast Money with Day One. This dope, when we get this to the people, it's gonna be so dope because we did this all from scratch, for one. And everything was written on the spot. And everything was produced on the spot. So when we give it to the people, y'all know that's what they getting. Like, it ain't no, like I say, ain't no cut, copy, and paste type shit.
Right, no Mickey Mouse bullshit.
It's all vibes, feelings, shit that's coming from our soul.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what we gonna get them with this project.
Man. And you said New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you finna end 2001 with a bang and go into 2022 with a motherfucking bang, nigga.
Yeah, it's time to come back
on now.
because I got people mad at me.
Yeah.
Shout out my nigga Baby Dirt. I just talked to he locked down right now.
All right.
The fans, all my homies, all my family, they like, man, drop some music.
Yeah.
Drop some music, man. Drop some music. And I've been holding back on my own, right? So everybody want it.
Right.
And so now it's time to give it to them because I'd be wrong if I don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I'd be wrong if I don't give people what they want. So
Man.
when I drop this project, it's the beginning of all the stuff we're gonna drop real soon. And that's why I decided to come on Drinks with Jinx.
Yes, sir.
Because when you reached out to me, I said, well, you know what? I'm finna drop a new project. I've been turning down interviews and stuff like that because I was like, what the fuck I'm gonna talk about? I ain't been dropping that.
So other people have been trying to get...
Yeah.
Damn.
But it was like, I'm not finna come and just talk about nothing, you know what I mean? Or just talk about some street bullshit.
Right,
like that.
right.
Being I mentally decided like it's time for me to drop some new shit and push it out for the people and give it to the streets because they want it.
Yeah.
It ain't just about me. My passion is there, but it ain't just about me. It's for the people. It's for the street. It's for me to motivate people and do what I've been doing, when I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gonna be fresher than ever. It's gonna be better. It's gonna be doper. Everything in the past is good, but I wanna give them something new, something fresh, and something real dope. So, Fast Money, the new project we finna drop.
Man, I can't wait to hear that motherfucker.
Shouts
Man,
out to,
you and Day One on this motherfucker. I know that shit finna be banging like a motherfucker, nigga.
We got a record that kind of leaked a little bit. Day One produced it. We got Sugar Free on there, like I was telling you. We got Currency. We got Pimpin' Young doing the intros and the outros.
Yeah.
Man, we was in that night, and it's so crazy. We on Drinks with Jinx, right?
Right.
Bro, we drank so much Hennessy that night. So when y'all hear this record, I don't know how we even did that record without falling the fuck over. We was drinking all night.
I don't even know how I'm doing this interview because I'm fucked up.
Hey, that's what it is. It's genuine.
You know what I'm saying? But we vibing, nigga. Good energy, good drink. When you come on Drinks with Jinx, that's what the motherfucking thing's about. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want you to for 1 second think this is an interview. Because it's not an interview. It's a conversation.
vibing, yeah.
Converted. We
Straight
vibing,
up.
bro. We chilling, we sipping, we vibing.
Straight
you know what I'm
up.
saying? On some real nigga shit. On some real Gemini shit. Nigga, shout out to all the Geminis.
Shout out to all the Gemini.
Gemini gang, nigga. That
It's a
part.
whole lot of us. Tupac, Biggie.
Yeah.
It's a lot of great artists,
Man.
Cube.
Right.
We can go
Cube's a
on.
Gemini?
Cube's a Gemini.
I never knew that.
Pac is a Gemini.
I knew that.
Biggie's a Gemini.
Yep.
Kendrick's a Gemini.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to all the new ones I'm missing because there's a bunch of new dope artists that are Geminis
Man,
too. I'm just going out to people I grew up
Shout
on.
out to all the Geminis that's dope as fuck. Period. God damn
Straight
it.
up.
You know what I'm saying? If you a Gemini, you dope as fuck. That part. That's all I gotta say, nigga. Now, how's the so how is the energy in the studio with Sugar Free?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I wanted to give him a shout out on that record because that nigga dropped some shit so dope, so many quotables.
Damn.
He's natural too. He didn't put on no pen to pad.
Oh, damn.
He'll go in there. He's a great thinker. So he'll go in there and he'll bust a couple lines. And I'm pretty sure he do it different ways, different times. Sometimes we might bust, but when we worked on this record called Choosing Up,
Okay.
produced by Day One, Mac Lucci. Shout out to my dog Currency out there in New Orleans.
Currency hard, bro.
He dropped some crazy bars on there too.
Yeah.
I sent it to him with me and Sugar Free on it, and he went crazy on the third verse. But Sugar Free, man,
That energy, that vibe. How the fuck is that, bro?
he rap his thoughts. So he goes line by line, like maybe every few bars.
Right. Okay.
Wooty woo 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 wham. Something. If this hit the tree and dropped that all the crazy dope shit he be saying, but he's saying it like he rapping his thoughts. It's so pure. It's so dope. It's so beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
Genuine,
like,
man.
and at the end of the verse, it's gonna be the dope. Like when the motherfucker hear it, just the dopest verse on the shit. I mean, I think mine is. I think Currency's is
Right.
too. But Sugar Freeze is the dopest verse
Right,
on them.
I feel you.
Cause that nigga gonna drop it so genuine. He gonna just talk what he thinking. And we all do that.
And it's the way how he says it too, because it's like he's preaching,
Right.
but he's pimping on the fucking record.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even with the characteristics and the personalities and the different way he says the shit, like he's one of a kind, my nigga.
And this in particular record, like I said, I feel like all our verses are dope as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
But his every line is quotable. That's what I'm saying. So it's like line for line. It's like he blow your mind.
Yeah.
Like he just saying some shit where you like, you don't know what's your favorite part of his verse.
Right. Damn.
Because he that dope. And that's who Sugar Free. We grew up on Sugar Free, right? So it's like I get it now. Once you work with him, you know who's who and how. That's what's so dope about that is that every single line is a quotable on this in particular verse. You see what I'm saying?
And game.
It's crazy.
He be dropping some game like a motherfucker, bro.
Popping game, and it's natural game, it's real game, it's uncut. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
It's raw and it's real.
I would say the two niggas that'll put me on like the most game where I got game from, nigga. When I used to be back in the single days and shit, nigga, right? You know what I'm saying? Single and mingle and shit.
Hello.
That part. Snello!
Shout out to 55th Street.
Yeah, C-Mac, nigga, that
Shout
part.
out to that nigga,
Shout out
man.
to C-Mac. But I would say hands down, Sugar Free and Too Short.
Oh,
Are the two that put me on game like a motherfucker as a youngster, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Don't nobody kick it better. And rest in peace, Mac Dre. You know what I mean?
Oh, Mac Dre had game. Yeah.
There's certain niggas, they just kick that cold game. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's real. And we was raised on that. Like, Too Short was always so raw. He was always so unapologetic. He was always so like, he said what was on his mind. And that's what people love because especially at the time when he was doing it, wasn't nobody saying shit he was saying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, he one of the greatest as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Off top.
Mount Rushmore.
Oh.
All them niggas.
That's going to be a classic.
Cube, Snoop,
E40.
E40, and Too Short.
Oh, my God.
So that's two from Southern California, two from Northern California.
Yeah.
The best of the best. They led the way for all of us.
Yep.
We all got to understand that and know that's what birthed a lot of us, man.
It did.
We was raised off of it, our mamas and shit. When I first heard E40, my auntie came and picked me up, and she from South Central too, but she was living in Long Beach.
Okay.
She was living in Long Beach in What's those called? What's those projects over there called on the north side?
I don't,
What's that?
damn. I'm not sure.
Carmelitos.
Oh, Carmen. Yeah.
So I'm a young nigga headed to the Carmelitos, and I forget what kind of car we. I want to say it was a Regal or some shit like that. And she banging big timer.
40 water. Yeah, nigga.
I went crazy.
Yeah.
We was raised on that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So
what?
E40, Too Short, Snoop Dogg, Tupac, Dog Pound.
Yeah.
As time goes on, the East Siders and everybody else.
The twins.
Come
on, the 5-footers.
Bo Rocks. And
man,
all the homies, them niggas
Come
is hard.
on, man.
But they paved the way for us.
Yeah.
And it shouts out to all the artists that's dropping right now. They got they own sound like the new West Coast.
Right.
Right now, it's this period of time right now, we got a dope ass wave. It's a lot of artists that's super dope, and I love what they doing. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
who you fucking with right now? Who's music you fucking with and listen to right now? That's from the West Coast.
I'm fucking with everybody. Like all the young niggas.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many of them. It'd be hard for me to pinpoint. I'm one of the niggas. I put my ear to the music. Right. And it's dope. So,
you fuck with Larry June?
So you just took that. So, cause you were saying West Coast, I'm thinking more LA, cause that's where I'm from.
Okay.
Larry June, one of my favorites.
Hard. Because
it's something what I bring to the table too.
Yeah.
Some real organic. Where he in his own lane.
Right.
So he one of the best right now.
Yeah, hell yeah, hands down.
And like I said, all these young dudes out here in LA right now that's dropping, these niggas is dope because they following their own path. They create a new sound. They dropping the Blue Bloods Clans, the
North Navy, North Side Navy, Lucci, who else? We got Draco, the Ruler.
All them niggas is
Blue
dope as fuck.
Yeah.
They dope as fuck, and everybody creating their own lane with it, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But when you spoke on Larry June, that nigga dope. Shout out,
man, he's hard as fuck, bro. He got game too. He got game on them records too, though.
He popping the game, motherfuckers, with the hair.
Hell yeah.
Filthy Rich, shout out to Filthy.
Oh yeah,
cause he doing something real organic and popping some real solid game too when it comes to that level of music and just being authentic and real with it and not following. See, you got certain like OGs like us who. We was raised off of all the people that I was speaking on previously. Right. But we in our own lane. Yeah. And those is the Larry Jones, the Filthy Riches, the Mac Lucci's. Right. And shit like that where we just popping a whole different type of game. Right. And we respect all the youngsters, but we ain't finna start trying to sound like them. No. But we in a car banging that shit crazy while we rolling it. You know what I mean? And kicking it and shit like that. So that's right. That's what's so dope. The coast is on fire right now.
Man, like a motherfucker. You know what? It's just, as a West Coast rap artist as well, bro, I would like to see more LA rappers help more LA rappers, man. Absolutely. That's what I would love to see, man, because I feel like it's a lot of competition, but it's a lot of hate and negativity, right? And you know what I'm saying? So it's like, dude, if we would just all, you know what I'm saying, put the differences on the side. Yep. Fuck all that tension bullshit, right? Nigga, we the coast. Nigga, we the West. We California, bro.
Straight up.
Nigga, what? If we unite, we'll take over this whole shit, my nigga.
Real.
Well, the whole shit, my nigga. We could possibly, nigga, really think about it, right? If all of LA would really come together, bro, nigga, we'll literally take over this shit.
That's true.
And the Bay. LA and the Bay
LA
together.
and the Bay.
Just California, period, my nigga. The South, North, everything. Nigga, just like in the Death Row days. Nigga, Death Row ran the motherfucking rap industry for years. You know what I'm saying? They had their run. But then you had Cash Money. They had their run. No Limit. You know what I'm saying? Then you had the niggas in Texas, Mike Swisher House and all them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like people from, West Coast, East Coast, Midwest, down South, they start having these runs where they just start taking over shit, my nigga.
And you're right. You're absolutely right. And it take like Drinks with Jinx in your podcast to speak on that to give some people some understanding, because one thing I know, when I did go to the South and I was pursuing stuff too, I seen how much they supported each other, how much they was down, how much they wanted to see other people win. That's what we gotta do. We gotta want to see our people win. The more we win, and you can put somebody else on.
Exactly.
You help put him on, he might turn around and help put you back on, or everything and vice versa.
Right.
It's like we do gotta do that. And
right.
and the politics are always gonna be going down with certain areas, and this person I like and that person.
Yeah.
And that shit happen. We come from the jungle, but at the same time, I agree with everything you're saying. We gotta push and promote and be, you know what I mean? And,
yeah.
And everybody's shit ain't gotta, that nigga shit whack. Some nigga shit is whack, but some shit dope.
Right.
Don't say it's whack when it's dope.
Right.
Just because you don't do that kind of sound or you don't fuck with that and shit like that.
Like you said, a lot of shit be dope, but niggas will say they ain't fucking with it in it's rap because they don't like that person.
Yeah.
But there's people I might not like personally, but the music hard than a motherfucker.
And
you
if
know
somebody
what I mean?
winning, get out there and support it, man. If
Exactly.
somebody winning, because niggas need that support. You know what I'm saying? Because like we did when we did the drink, the bottom to the top. Everybody come from the bottom to the top. Everybody got their own story. Everybody got pushing how they pushing and we need that. We need that unity.
Yeah. There's too much division.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's sad and it's fucked up to see, bro. But I mean, that's what it is though, my G.
Yep,
you know what I'm
up.
saying? But like I said, I would love us as LA rappers all come together. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what set you from, this, that, whoop-de-whoop. Cause politics, niggas always gonna talk and you know what I'm saying? Then you're gonna have the bitches, the hoes talking shit too. Niggas, you know what I'm saying? Pillow talking,
pillow talking and
right,
bitches
whole
niggas.
shit. Right,
Yeah.
putting they trust in the
be
bitch.
Bigger than that.
Right, come on now, man. You know what I'm saying?
If a bitch tell you, this nigga said this about you,
man, fuck that whole shit,
fuck
my
all
nigga.
that.
Yeah,
Fuck all
come
that
on now.
shit,
At the end of the day, we grown men.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And even the youngsters too, they man. So it's like, man, let's all unite. You know what I'm saying?
Push.
Let's get this money.
You
push
get on, you
shit.
put your little homies on,
Come
you put
on,
your
man.
partners on. If you see somebody else shining and getting to it, support that. Don't so this how I always was growing up.
Right.
I come up out the street, so it's like when I had homies, I done been down bad and trying to figure it out and get it all. Whenever I seen somebody that was doing good I probably personally knew him, right? Nigga rolled down the block, they like, oh man, look at that nigga, man. Fuck that nigga. I never was one of them type of dudes. I was motivated by seeing somebody I knew from a youngster make it and this and that. And that's the energy we gotta have because don't let somebody's success make you mad and envious. Understand it can happen for you too.
Right.
Be happy for that and use that as motivation. Cause we can all be great. You know what I'm saying? So we need more of that.
Motivation, communication, and
communication is definitely the key.
motivation, communication, and I think also people having a great supportive team around them.
Absolutely.
Right? That says a lot too, and your surroundings.
Mm-hmm.
If you're in surroundings where you got fucked up people around you, fucked up environment, sometimes that shit could leach on to you.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you could break away from that bullshit and become your own person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like they say, you hang around 9 niggas that ain't about shit, you're gonna be the 10th. But also what we could do is we could lead the way. You might be around somebody who got bad energy, but you gotta tell a nigga like, nah, it ain't like that. Like,
right.
Man, fuck that nigga. I like what he doing.
Right.
Cause you might help them think that way too, right? Like,
right.
If somebody telling you something, you just agree with it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, fuck that nigga, yeah, fuck that nigga. But then you might kind of be admired by what he do.
Yeah.
Like I was just shouting out different artists, right?
Right.
I admire what they doing.
Hell yeah.
So sometimes we gotta tell somebody, we catch them hating on that nigga, you gotta be like, nah, like what he doing is dope.
Right.
And they might start thinking like that too, cause they might fuck with you on that level where they like, I felt like this about dude, but then bro was like, no, I like what dude doing and this and that and the third. And it might alter they way they thinking about that person, right?
Right.
So it's all about good positive energy and being able to we gotta all be leaders.
Right.
You know what I mean? And what I mean by that is like leading the way of just trying to have people do better, be better. You know what I'm saying? And that's a good thing that could help the shit that you're talking about, like
right.
People being united,
unity. You know what I'm saying? And just take over this whole shit.
Yeah. Let's put out some good energy. Let's support each other. Let's, if you catch a nigga hating, if I see somebody say some bullshit about drinks or drink, I'm gonna be like, nah, I kicked with that nigga. I fuck with that nigga.
Yeah.
And that nigga's a real. And then,
off camera.
You're right.
Not just
camera.
on camera.
Not on camera. Off camera. That's where it's more real.
Yes, sir.
And then that person might be like, let me go check out this podcast. Because he might have been thinking some bullshit, right?
Yeah.
Which I wouldn't say that was going to happen because you a great dude,
Thank
man.
you, brother.
Feel me?
I appreciate that, brother.
But,
for real,
but if somebody was thinking that way, what if I was just like, no, I was kicking with nigga. I fuck with that nigga.
Right.
And they might be like, let me go watch this podcast.
Right.
And see what's going on. And they start fucking with it. You didn't turn a hater to a
fan.
Right.
Come
you see
on.
What I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we need that too. We got to be fans of each other.
Yeah.
Like I told you when you reached out to me, I seen your podcast prior to you even reaching out to
Perfect timing.
me. And I was like, I'm finna go fuck with bro. You know what I'm saying?
Thank
so
you.
that's that same type of vibe. Like I was already, you probably didn't even know that.
I
right?
didn't.
But
Because I'm not knowing who's watching my podcast.
And I see, but that's
come
great.
On. You
that's
see what I'm
great.
saying? Like I do my shit.
You're doing a great job.
Thank you. I appreciate that, my
Straight
G.
up,
I honestly appreciate that. All I do, man, is I put this product out and see what happens.
And that's
I don't know who the fuck watches.
That's organic. That's the way you want it.
Yes, sir.
That's the way you want it. You want it organic. You want it to build. You want it to keep leading and building. It's an army we building, man. We building a team. A football team. When they first come out, everybody don't know who the fuck they is.
Right.
But the more they watch them play and they from their area and all they supporting, and the audience get bigger and bigger. The stadium. When basketball first kicked off and all that football shit was cracking, they said the NBA stadiums was fucked up in the 70s and the 60s and all that. Look at the Lakers when you go to the Staples Center now.
Yeah.
You building. You know, we love the Lakers.
Oh, they call it the crypto center.
That's crazy.
Fuck that shit. Yeah, man.
That's gonna be hard to do.
Yeah.
But shout out to the crypto though. That's great
shout out to the
investments.
crypto center. Yeah,
That's some good investments.
It's still Staples on mine though.
Oh, it's always gonna be.
Yeah,
that.
it's still Staples.
It's gonna be hard.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, off top. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, but I fuck with your music, bro. You a great, genuine dude also, bro, on and off camera. You know what I'm saying? The music, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that's why I wanted to ask you. You gonna do any videos for the new songs off the album?
Yeah. I'm still debating what's the first record I'm gonna drop. I got a record called I got somebody that's on a project I'm gonna speak on right now. But I got a record called Fast Money, which is the name of the project.
Right, but also a track called.
Track. So I think I'm gonna drop that one first.
Okay.
I got a dope ass record with C-Star.
Okay.
Called Pull Up. I'm thinking about doing a video for that. Got a crazy record called The Streets Gonna Love It. It's called Pimps and Hoes. It's so motherfucking hard. It's so melodic. It's so beautiful. Shouts out to young Nate Dogg too.
Oh, Inhale. Shout out to Inhale.
He on there too. I forgot to mention him.
Okay.
We got a crazy dope record. Me, him, and my homeboy Boss Mac and West.
It's crazy how much he sounds like his pops. Okay.
Man, this record is crazy. When we get this to the streets, we gonna shoot something for that definitely.
Oh man. So let me know. Let me know what's up. I'll pull up to the video shoot, man. Come on now, man.
Oh, this is starting a
new relationship.
We gonna do. Yeah,
come on,
this
man.
Is starting many things we gonna do.
Yes, sir, brother.
And like we talked, we gonna work.
Oh yeah, off top.
And vibe and put stuff together.
Off top, man.
But that record, y'all look out for that. Pimps and Hoes with me, Inhale.
Yeah.
And Day One on the hook. And my homeboy Boss Mac and West. Crazy record. It's authentic, real. It's a real game we kicking. You know what I'm saying? It's real melodic. So it's different. It's different, you know, from a lot of shit that's going on right now. We in our own lane.
Right.
And it's gonna raise some eyebrows.
So you finna fuck 2022 up, my nigga.
Oh yeah.
Now I know you a big Dog fan also.
Mm-hmm.
So do you breed as well, like the dogs, like the Frenchies?
So I got some big ass crazy pit bulls. I ain't bred them yet. I got some XL bullies, but what I do, I breed. I got a company called So my record company is called Built to Ball.
Right.
So I created Built to Bully kennels.
That's fucking hard.
So I got Frenchies. I got the tricolor dogs and the Merles and different stuff.
You got English bulldogs?
No, right now I got just pit bulls, but we haven't bred those yet.
Okay.
They protect the. You know what I mean?
Right.
But the Frenchies is going crazy. We got
I need a Frenchie, bro. You got any charcoal gray ones?
Yeah, I got
kind of like the color of the curtains right here, something like that.
I got some. I got all colors.
Okay.
But I got some tricolor Merles. I got some lilacs. I was trying to get the lilacs is a lighter gray.
Right.
Little patches on butter.
Right.
But they great breeds. So shout out to a lot of the breeders that's in the game too. My boy Micro Exotics. I got a dog from Champ Kennels. Okay. He's a big breeder in the game and all that.
Yeah.
But I got it from another breeder, but I got one of his sons. This dog named No Cap. That's a crazy ass Frenchie. I got one of his sons and
damn.
Yeah. We pushing the dogs and they're real expensive, man. It's a good, that's a good side hustle. That's a good business.
Right.
To create. It's a lot of work though.
I bet.
You gotta with the Frenchies, man. It's a lot of maintenance. It's a lot of things you gotta do. Keep them healthy. They gotta have all these shots. They gotta have their paperwork and all that. So I'm into the breeding thing too, though. It's a beautiful sport, and I love it.
What age do they, or how many weeks do they have to be until you can actually
sell them?
Yeah.
It normally hit to about the 8-week period.
The 8-week period.
And you want to have their third or fourth shot. If they don't have the full fourth shot, you might let them know, okay, they got their 3 shots. You got to get their last shot.
And is that with all breeds, or these are the Frenchies?
These are in particular the Frenchies.
Okay. So
different breeds work different ways.
Right.
But I only breed the Frenchies right now, so I only can speak on what I really know how that works.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it might be the same with everything, but that's the way we do with the Frenchies. It's normally the 8-week pattern. They by the 8th week.
Right.
You want them to have at least 3 shots.
Right.
You know what I mean? They gotta have paperwork. Everything gotta be legit. You know what I'm saying? So that way you keep your value on your dog. So if you buy a dog, it's $4,000, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, different prices these dogs go for.
And if the litter is like, let's say 8 to 10.
Yeah, and they bloodline. But then if you buy one, you might buy one for $10,000, right? But then they're gonna have some puppies down the line. They have 8 puppies.
Man.
Puppies,
Oh, you're gonna get your
so you put 10 in, but you just made 80,000 off.
Yeah, or 100 J.
Oh, it happens. It's
man.
I'm talking lightweight. It's breeders that's way bigger than me. They making millions and 200,000, 300,000, 400,000 off of it because they might be selling for 30, 40 a pop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn, niggas getting their paper.
And I got those breeds, but I try to work with my homies in the streets too.
Right.
So I might have a $30,000 dog and give it to you for 10.
Right. I feel
you know what I mean? Because I'm kind of new in that game, so you gotta work your way up.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So but the dog game is beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, dogs is like, they say it's a man's best friend. So
Right, that part.
they always gonna be by your side. One thing I like is I grew up around pit bulls, like my family. French bull, they still got that bulldog in them. They ain't gonna do much, but they gonna alert you.
Yeah.
They gonna bark. They gonna do their job. You know what I mean? But also they gonna be great companionships. And the ladies love them. Don't go walking one at the beach or down Hollywood Boulevard or something. It's over. You go try to get at some girls the regular way and go walk down the street with a Frenchie.
Oh, that's a pussy magnet.
Yeah, you ain't gotta talk.
Yeah, that's a pussy magnet.
What, they going crazy?
Especially if you got in the little backpack in the bag or whatever.
They going crazy.
Man, that's a pussy magnet like a motherfucker.
You walk your dog down the street, man. Hey, lady, gonna stop you. Get to talking to you. And you might not even do it. I remember the first time I did it, like in a real open area where a lot of stuff was going.
Yeah,
I didn't do it. I was just walking my dog, and all the pretty ladies was, oh my God, your dog. I said, whoa, I gotta do this more often.
Man, that part.
So you know what I'm saying, like, but at the end of the day too, like like I said, dog is a man's best friend.
Yep,
they got your back. Frenchies is real dope. The ladies love them.
And they seem like they're real chill and calm.
They're real chill. They're real calm.
Yeah.
In the beginning, you're going to have a little work. They're going to do all this shit and bullshit that you're going to have to. But that's all about a process. Anything you do in life, like we said with our drink we had, from the bottom to the top. It's always going to be a grind. Ain't nothing easy in life. So if you do want to get into breeding, just know, don't just look at the money. You got to put in work, and you got to do it with passion. Yeah. Because if you don't do it with passion, you're not doing it the right way. You got to take care of them the right way. You got to, Frenchies is different. You gotta like pit bulls. They had a baby. They feed them on their own. No, you gotta put the Frenchie. You gotta put them on there. Take them off. The first 3 weeks you sleep every 2 hours. You gotta set an alarm. You gotta wake up every 2 hours and put them
like
on
a real baby or something.
Yeah, if not, you gonna have some unhealthy dogs.
Damn.
So it's work, but like I said, at the end of the day, so you gotta have some passion behind it if you want to breed. If you want to just buy a dog, that's great. He's gonna be your partner. Damn. If you want to breed, be ready to hustle. That part. It's not, don't look at everybody else that's doing it and you see them getting money. It's going to be hard.
I bet.
And then when you start selling them, you're going to be like, ooh, wait. Like,
that the motherfucking bread.
I need a couple more girls and have some more babies or whatever. Yeah. And stud them out and stuff like that. But, it's a great thing. It's something positive too. It's stuff that, you coming from the streets, you got to find different things to do that you could do that's positive for you, for your family. And, we got to stay from behind the jail cells and shit like that. So we got to. And there's opportunities out there for us now in today's time. There's a lot of things we could do. So we got to do, whatever it is, do it with passion. Don't do it just because you're trying to make some money. Have some love behind whatever you do. But it's a good thing for people that, you ain't got to do no bullshit. Right. And I'm going to tell people this too. Go get a job sometime. You know what I'm saying? Man. Like some people, if you ever been to jail before, that's not the place to be, man. Like it ain't bad to go get I tell all my homies that, like, you feel me? Like, if you get a job and you taking care of yourself, use that to put into another part of your hustle or ideas you got in businesses you want to start. Right. do something legit so you can take your. You gotta look over your shoulder all day because when we live that lifestyle, we know how hard it is when you gotta look over your shoulder.
Oh
all
man,
day, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So find legit business and hustles you can do.
Straight edge.
Clothing brands.
Yep.
You could build nowadays.
Talking about your clothing brand. Actually, you brought some
yeah, man. Where my
some
boy
clothing here?
Where my boy Black Boy at?
Where's
man,
Black
my boy
at?
Black Boy brought a
Where's
special
Big Black
credit
at?
for me.
Yeah. Talk about this clothing
My
line,
boy
nigga.
Black Boy fresh on.
Yeah. Yeah, good looking Big Black.
Hold on, Black Boy. Come here, man, real quick.
Yeah, get Black on real quick. Yeah, Big Black. Yeah.
Shout out Black Boy, man.
Yes,
Fresh
sir.
on, man.
Yeah, there we go.
So yeah,
Yes, sir.
I got
Here
a
we
clothing
go.
line called Billionaire Mind Frame.
Yeah.
Y'all can go to billionairemindframecollection.com.
Mm-hmm.
We got this especially for Drinks for Jinx. We just,
Thank you,
we
bro.
brought a
Oh,
nice
shit.
gift.
Thank you,
Because
bro.
he told me he got one of his wine bottles, so we gonna
yeah,
cross
we gon-
promote because I know he got
yeah.
some great shit going on
Oh,
too.
come on, man. You already know. Oh,
But
yeah.
we got
Thank
clothes,
you,
we
man.
got shirts, we got jackets, we got stuff for the ladies, the booty shorts and stuff they can hit
Oh,
the gym
shit.
in or just walk around comfortable hitting the grocery
Hell
store. Whatever they
yeah.
wanna do. Billionaire Mind Frame. It's a company that like I said, we doing from the bottom to the top. We brought up. So
Man, thank
if y'all
you,
like
man.
that shit, hop on the website, go get it. Billionaire Mind Frame Collection.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I got you a bottle. You can choose which one you want. I got the red and I got the Moscato right there. I'm out of the rosé.
I think I'm gonna go with the red.
You going with the red?
I used to drink Moscato back in the day, but I started kicking them moms and
Yeah.
we start eating nice little meals. And she like, try this. And first I was like,
Man.
oh, this shit tank.
Hell yeah.
But I fuck with the red wine. So I'm gonna need some. What's the name of it again?
Seduction. Right here on top. Yeah, that's the shit right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
man.
to drink that. I'm gonna make sure I drink that with somebody I want to have some good seduction with a nice little
some
tender,
seduction.
man. Nice, you know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
let me just warn you though, right? One taste and you'll be seduced. Come
See?
on now. You know what I'm
See?
saying? So, hey, that's what it is.
Yeah, so I ain't popping that bottle too. I got something real nice and
Something
fine.
like something C-Mac would say, something real nifty.
Something really nifty, man. Something that's ready to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sit back and sip some fine wine. That's what
That
I'm pop
part.
that with, man. So I'm gonna hold that for the right situation.
For
'cause
sure.
It's called seduction. So I'm trying to seduce something.
Let's
you
do
hear
some
me?
shit, nigga. Now, like you said, you don't watch the show.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga got a segment called Would You Rather?
Mm-hmm.
10 questions, 10 choices. Now, if you refuse to answer, you throw the towel in and I get a point.
Okay.
You ready?
So I throw a towel in if I refuse to answer, and you get a point.
And I'll get a point.
I got you. All right.
You ready for these motherfuckers?
Let's do it.
Let's keep it West Coast.
Let's go, baby.
West. Here we go. Number 1. Would you rather have John Wick by your side fighting a zombie apocalypse or Neo from the Matrix by your side fighting a Terminator apocalypse?
I'm gonna go with John Wick
Okay. Why?
because I've been watching all the Wicks that been coming out recently. He's a bad motherfucker. And the last one I watched, this nigga fell off the roof.
Right.
After everybody try to knock him down, he knocking everything, he killing everything. He on top of his game. But he fell off a roof that was so many motherfucking feet high. And this pit bull came down and ran with him. And you see the last one?
Yeah.
I'm rolling with John Wick right now. And shout out to Neo too, but I ain't watched the Matrix too much. I'm rolling with John Wick. He a
Okay,
bad
so
motherfucker.
you rolling with John Wick.
Man, that motherfucker fell off a roof. I don't know how he
That
died.
part. And it seemed like the nigga never run out of ammo.
What?
And he know martial arts. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
What's in the beginning of that one? The NBA player, the tall motherfucker, and he was in a library, and he just. I'm rolling with John Wick right now.
John Wick.
So right now,
Okay.
yeah, straight up.
For sure. Here we go. Number 2. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Would you rather paint a house with a toothbrush or cut the front and backyard's grass with a pair of nail clippers?
Oh. House with the toothbrush.
Mm-hmm. Or cut the front and backyard grass with a pair of nail clippers.
What's the size of the house? What's the size of the yard?
It could just be a 2-bedroom house. You know what I'm saying? But it got a front yard and a
What,
backyard in that motherfucker. Yeah. But remember, you would have to cut the grass with
I'm
a pair.
throwing in the towel. I'm gonna pay a motherfucker, and I'll put some hard work in, but I'm throwing in the towel on that one.
You got Young Jinx, get your point.
I'm throwing in the towel because
Yeah.
Give me 100. I ain't finna do nothing.
None of that shit.
If I had to, yeah, but I'd rather like nah.
Okay, for sure. Good shit, good shit. Here we go. Would you rather be a dog with a human brain or a human with a dog brain?
A dog with a human brain.
Okay, why?
Because a human with a dog brain, that's he running around this motherfucker crazy. He don't know how to talk.
Right.
He's seeing in black and white.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm a dog with a human brain, I'm gonna be unique as a motherfucker. I'm gonna be the greatest dog ever. I probably make the most money ever because I'm doing shit that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I would be the dog with the human brain instead of a human with a dog brain because I can't think straight. and we humans, man, we wanna have a nice head on our shoulder.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So yeah.
Okay, for sure. All right, here we go. Would you rather have an album produced by Dr. Dre or DJ Quick?
Ooh, that's another hard one. But I'm gonna have to say Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre.
And shouts out to DJ Quick, legendary DJ Quick. But
why would you pick Dre?
I would pick Dre because Dre, man, Quick is so great too.
Mm-hmm.
Quick got classics, so I don't want to say this the wrong. His he's so dope.
Right.
But Dre shit hit you like, you know what I mean? Like Quick can hit so many levels too, but Dre shit is just like, I think with me, I would, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, probably Dr. Dre.
Okay, for sure. Here we go. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather wear a bib every time you go out to eat or drink from a sippy cup every time you go out to a bar?
A bib when I go out to eat.
Uh-huh.
And a sippy cup, like what, like a little baby cup?
Right, every time you go to a bar.
Throwing the towel.
You throwing the towel? Damn, Jinx got 2 points tonight. God damn it. Let's roll.
Cause man, I can't picture me doing either one.
Nah.
You know
Low key, if I had a
what's your answer?
For me, nigga would do the baby cup. You know what I'm saying? I have some Henny in that motherfucker.
That was my first thought.
Yeah.
But man, imagine like you in the strip club.
Hey.
And you ask for a drink and you
Hell yeah.
You gonna have to say some fly shit
Some
after
fly.
when they come. Why you drink out of that? You gotta just have a fly response.
Come on.
I like that answer, but for me,
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
Okay. So you would have to so you throw the towel in for that one.
Towel now, you got 2 points.
I got 2 points. All right, for sure. We looking good. Here we go, Mac. Would you rather use ghost pepper hot sauce as mouthwash or lemon juice as eye drops?
Ghost pepper hot sauce is my wash.
Okay.
Cause I eat hot sauce on everything. Shouts out to Crystal hot sauce. I tell everybody that fuck with me, they know Crystal hot sauce is the best hot sauce.
Dude, on fried,
it's not the hottest
fish. On some
yeah, I got
red
a
snapper.
Red Rooster and all that, but Crystal hot sauce.
Oh no, Crystal's way better than Red Rooster.
I still eat top ramen. I could have $100,000 in my bag and and I'm gonna eat my steaks and my chickens and shrimp, all that good shit.
Hell yeah.
I fuck noodles up. I'm gonna drown it with hot sauce.
That part, hell
So,
yeah.
I think I'm more a hot sauce person.
Okay, for sure, for sure. Here we go. Would you rather eat a bowl of 6-month-old rotten eggs or a glass of 6-month-old spoiled milk?
Fucking me up. Damn, I probably gonna throw in towel more than anybody on the podcast.
Hell yeah. I'm finna
I ain't drinking either one.
So you're not fucking with not one.
I'm gonna go walk up a motherfucking cliff somewhere and go find me some water or something.
Hell, so you throw the towel in?
Yeah, cause that shit gonna fuck me up.
It's gonna fuck you up.
Either one gonna. I ain't trying to die.
Right.
Shit, you know
Food poison and shit, nigga.
Yeah. So,
all right. So I get the point.
You got 3.
I got 3 on them. All right, here we go, man. Would you rather have the Batmobile or the DeLorean from Back to the Future? Tough one.
Batmobile.
The Batmobile? Why?
Batman a cold motherfucker, man.
Man, ain't he?
And I think always, I had a car one time I tried to paint like the Batmobile.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, all black, matte black.
Hell
that.
yeah.
So
man.
I'm gonna go. I mean, the Back to the Future. I know that joint might be crazy, but it's a little more stuffed in, small little whip. The Batmobile, like some fly, foreign type shit. That's fly as a motherfucker. So like I'm gonna go with the Batmobile.
Okay, the Batmobile off top. Okay, for sure. Number 9, bro. Number 9. You doing good.
All right.
You doing good, pimp.
I done threw in towel so many times.
Man, come on. Number 9. Here we go, Mac.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather run a LA marathon in Chucks or Cortez's?
Cortez.
Why?
Cortez is a better running shoe. Chucks is real flat, so your feet
blisters.
gonna start hurting after a certain point.
Yeah.
But shouts out to Snoop Dogg and Matt Bourne. I played in a couple celebrity games, right?
Mm-hmm.
And niggas thought I would shout out to Deshaun Jackson too, because they was like, this nigga look like Deshaun. I played the game in some Chucks.
Damn.
I played the cancer game.
Yeah.
The athletes game that Snoop and Matt Bourne do.
Right.
I was out there doing my thing, man. I had some Chucks on, and I had some high DPG socks on, and I played the game with some Lokes on.
Right.
And a rag on my head.
Damn.
And I was scoring touchdowns like a motherfucker. Then when I got in the end zone, I started busting the seawalk.
Damn.
And that was live on news, you know what I mean? My aunties and them called me, boy, we see you on Channel 9 and Channel, they showing you in the game. So, yeah.
Damn.
Cortez, the run. But shouts out to the Chucks, man.
Oh, shout out to the Chucks all day. All day. All right. Here we go, Mac. It's number 10, pimp.
Okay, let's get it.
All right, here we go. Would you rather sound like Elmo on every rap song or sound like Super Mario on every gospel song?
Elmo on every rap song.
That part. Why?
The raspy voice is dope. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you know, it depend on, you know what I mean? Because the rap beats, you can have a lot of bass in that shit and the shit bumping real quick and all that. And shout out to the gospel, but I do rap music.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That part.
So I would say Elmo on a rap song.
That's right.
Because Super Mario on a gospel song, that's horrible.
Oh, man. That
singing and you know what I'm saying?
Oh, with Jesus, y'all.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to be Elmo.
It's Jesus world,
yeah. You can play with the voice, man, on certain rapper songs or certain beat. You got the right producer, and they can tweak your shit. And
right.
Shit like
that, I think Elmo would low key, like Elmo would sound hard on some, like maybe on some trap shit. Yeah, not on the West Coast shit.
No,
on some trap shit. I think the nigga. You know what
I wouldn't want to sound like either one, but I couldn't throw another towel in.
Yeah. Man, yeah, you could 4 points.
That could have been a towel, but I couldn't give you another point right now. I'm gonna have to get your ass on the basketball court.
Oh, we could do that too. Oh, what? Oh, I ball, nigga. Yeah, we could. Come on now. Yes, sir. We gotta get that popping too, man. For sure. What you gotta say to the fans, man, before we finish the session?
Just tap in with everything I got. I got a lot of you know, all y'all who not familiar with my music so far, y'all can just go check me out on iTunes, Spotify. You know, look it up on all social media type stuff. New album coming soon called Fast Money, produced by Day One. Got some dope features on there. Not too many, but I feel like the right ones. That's about it, man. Stay tapped in. Follow me on Instagram at MacLucciDPG. And tap in with me, man. And just, you know, we finna drop some new shit like we were just talking about 2022. Yeah. I'm back in the game. I'm back like Cook Crack. I'm back like Jordan with the 4-5. And you know, my thing is for the streets, man. It's motivating, you know, the people that that's trying to be motivated, man. The people that's trying to have something in life and all that. And you know, when you, like I say, when you come from the bottom, man, you gotta keep climbing. You gotta believe in yourself. You gotta we was talking about a little earlier about manifesting. So I just want to tell everybody, you know, if you got a dream, believe in it, believe in you. The more you believe in you, as hard as it's gonna be, it's gonna seem like people don't believe in you, but you keep believing in yourself, other people gonna believe in you, man. But you gotta believe in yourself that hard. That even when it feel like ain't nobody got your back, they're gonna have your back. You gotta believe in yourself that hard, and they're gonna follow suit, man. So, you know, be great and be good to everybody around you. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Shit, get your motherfucking grind on, man. You know, we built a ball. My company called Built a Ball. So built a ball mean from the bottom to the top, you built for this shit. You know, we gonna all go through adversities, different things in life that try to knock us down. You know, I used to tell people like the closer you get to the top of the hill, everybody that's trying to stop you, they throwing bowling balls at you, trying to. And if you get knocked down a little bit, get up and climb harder, man, and just be great, man. And the main thing is believe in yourself, and like we said earlier, manifest, see it, wake up, pray, meditate, get up earlier than everybody else, and just push yourself to the limit, man. Be harder, be greater, and that all starts with believing in yourself. So, you know, just tap in, man. When we start dropping new shit, I'm gonna give it to y'all. I'm gonna give it to the streets. I'm gonna give it to the people that need it. You know what I'm saying? And,
Hell yeah.
And get your motherfucking grind on, man.
Get your motherfucking money too.
Take care of your peoples. Think positive and help your people, man, and spread good energy. Straight up.
That's right. That part. Well, look, this has been another episode of Drinks with Jinx, the podcast where we chill, we conversate, we sip drink. Oh, yeah, we got the Henny tonight, too. One of the little bastard whores. You know what I'm saying? This the podcast.
Shouts out to all the bad bitches, man. You know, stay beautiful, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this the podcast where we keep it West Coast in this motherfucker.
West.
Until next time, we out this bitch. Turn up.
You. Shouts out Mac Sean.